Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. Alhamdulillah, we meet again um, in our live session. Still waiting for the rest to join. Hopefully, everyone are ready with the notes and you get the PowerPoint from the portal. I think maybe just now loading problem. Okay, chapter 2. We are looking at a topic on nature study. Alright, we have the science topic again for today. Okay, in the definition, we can see that the nature study refer to practically study of plants, animals, and all natural phenomena. As we know, in our main topic, we already discussed about all of these subtopic that going to be a part of our learning journey for this semester. And I really hope that during this semester, during this half balance of semester that we have, you are there with all the high excitement to go and search and at least the one that you already learned in your school time. Okay, as I can see that hoping that and most of you are really committed in doing the task, because this is a part of your assessment marks later on. Okay, and we have many more to go, and if you are there completing the task every single class, so it's going to be easy for you to perform the next one. Okay, and when look back on those tasks, if you have any problem, if you feel difficulties on doing it, please let me know. Okay, because I think I just give you a very simple one from the beginning, whereas you just talk about Sign Islam and then completing the notes, and then you do this Asma'ul Husna and surah names, and just a simple calculation of the how many ayah verses that we have in the Quran, and last job is to explain some important points in the notes given, kan? Okay, so we do have some more important and more, I think, higher level of performance you need to do. For example, in our topic today, and if you go through the slide, you can see that it's talking about experiment. You need to do experiment. So this one, if live session for you if difficult, and so I hope this one would make you easy, because this is not live, this is something you need to record it and then you show it to us. Okay. Alright, go through the practical study. This is very important to children. Children need to study about plants, animal, and every phenomena happens surrounding naturally. Okay, very simple note actually, but you do get the books, is it? Anyone get the books? This is all in the books. You can either order science and mathematics books, both of it. It will cost you, I think, 15 ringgit each. Okay, so become 30, but I already try to combine it. So if you need that one, please let me know. Okay, maybe that the cost would be a bit lesser because we combine two books. Okay, continue. The importance of study the nature is to relate the children with the environment. We want the children to know the environment. So by performing recreation and experience, what they do is that they can go for nature walk. They can look into the different type of zoos. We might show them the gardening session, so they can learn from that. And I hope that you guys will equip with all the knowledge. For example, you're going to teach them about which one is the roots, which one is the bark, which one is the leaf, and then what happened there. And this is the different type of trees. And we have mango tree, we have rambutan tree, we have maybe durian trees. So all of those information need to be there with you, and when you are bringing the children to get to know the nature. And that's just an example of a fruit tree. How about flower tree? So you might teach them about orchids, about hibiscus, about lily, okay, roses. So please make sure, and all of these notes should be written, and go and get the information about it, and fulfill yourself with all the content about plants. And I do divide plants into flower just now, and then fruits, and you can add up vegetables. And so plants include vegetables. So what kind of vegetable that we have? So please make sure that you have all those, because later on we do have the practical assessment on that. Okay. Experience. We were talking about experience. For example, like when they go for zoo, they can see how the looks of the elephants, the looks of the crocodiles, even the lion. They can hear the sounds. Or maybe, and if that is so difficult right now, for example, the PKP time, it might be prolonged for several years. We do expect that. So what to do is that you need to have all the videos. This is another assessment for animals later on. You need to have all the videos. Okay, you might not do the video by yourself compared to experiment. Kalau buat eksperimen nanti, kena buat sendiri. Meaning, you need to go and search for the material. Of course, first you need to know what kind of experiment you want to do. I give option to you to choose any experiment. Just that, when you choose the simple experiment, you might need to top up with several eksperimen. Kalau kita pilih eksperimen tu yang senang sangat, so apa kata buat 2-3 eksperimen. Tapi kalau eksperimen tu buat dah rasa dah susah, dah unik, dah seronok, exciting, and enthusiastic, and budak-budak pun rasa macam wow, so you can just do one, macam tu. Okay, so please make sure that you yourself try to look at your own experiment. And so what to do? Maybe you need to test first. Bukanlah masa buat video, itulah kali pertama try, alah sir, sorry sir, tak jadi. It always happen like that. Ataupun sir, sebenarnya jadi dah kat rumah. So maybe you can record a lot, but later on you can edit. Which one is the best? Okay, compared to live. Yes, and because I can see that every one of you, I need you to learn to do live. Because you are going to be a teacher later on. It might be for you to perform the role of giving live teaching, kan? Walaupun video ada, so yang ni yang video pula. So experiment, yes, you can do video, you need to do video, you can edit the video, and it's up to you how you want to do it. But for animals later on, you need to have videos of the kind of natural geography short and information tu. And so try to have that. Dan kita akan cuba upload semua tu dalam FB. So if you want to have it, you can choose. So everyone later on should have one animal that you choose by yourself. Hopefully different from others. And if might be the same, you should have maybe different types of it. Contoh pilih buaya, crocodile. Maybe some using the alligator one. So ada beza antara crocodile buaya dengan crocodile alligator. Buaya alligator. Okay, so in your saving, you should have all these videos, and okay, videos of animals tadi. And compared to plants, normally picture is enough. And okay, continue. The crucial aspect Why learning nature is so important? Because in Islam we want to show gratitude, even in the Western side. And showing gratitude means you appreciate and the uniqueness, and you expressing thankfully to the Mother Nature or to God itself who created. So kita rasa bersyukur, kita rasa berterima kasih kerana kita dapat mengenal those phenomena, kan? Very important of that. Sebenarnya sangat penting untuk kita mengenali kepelbagaian hidupan, kan? Dunia haiwan, kan? Apa? Kerajaan tumbuhan. Sebenarnya sampai tahap macam tu, so sebab tu dalam sains ni we are putting that area is so in a crucial aspect. Crucial mean more important than important. Tadi kita pasal important je, nak bagi tahu yang crucial to understand, to appreciate. So how to do that? You need to know all the information. So keep on and searching and keep on gaining more knowledge about it. Okay, and later on maybe you can express it to others, and you can show it to the children, and right. So this is the things that you need to have, and we have details of it in the books. Kita ada details dia punya point dia dalam buku. So please get it. Okay, continue. Objective of study nature. Kenapa kita kena study pasal ataupun kaji pasal alam adalah, number one, we want to educate the ecology system ecology. Later on kita tengok apa yang ada dalam ecology. So to make it simple, ecology is about your surrounding, how the animal, the plants and the phenomena interact with each other, and why we need them, and how is them vital to us. Kenapa penting sangat kita berada bersama-sama dalam sistem yang balance ni, ekologi yang seimbang ni. Sebab tu hari ni kita sentiasa timbulkan kesedaran, instill awareness, so that you need to take care of the environment, because you are not living for 1 or 2 years or even 10 to 20 years. The environment is there for hundreds of years, and you need to remember that you are and as they say, borrowing from the future. And some people maybe have the idea that we are inheritance to the future. Kita sebenarnya mewariskan kepada masa depan, tapi sebenarnya kalau kita tukar sikit paradigm tu, kita sebenarnya sedang meminjam masa depan. And so masa depan yang kita pinjam ni, nak pastikan the scenario and the scenery and the condition of the environment should be maintained. That's why we put awareness. And even the more the technology come into the world, it should be shows that we are maintaining the ecology balance, macam tu. But of course I do want to share to you about how disaster the world is not right now. Kita mungkin menunjukkan kecantikan alam. We want to continue preserving the nature, but surrounding the world, they are burning a lot of place, and might not be the hand of human, but the world itself. Paling teruk hari tu kita jumpa Australia, dan rupa-rupanya jadi lagi di California pula. So be remind to yourself that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam had mentioned in one of the hadith, saying that towards the end of the world is going to be a duhan, akan berlakunya asap, duhan asap. So kita ingat asap Australia tu last yang akan berlaku, yang akan terjadi kebakaran besar. Baru-baru ni, minggu lepas I think, jadi lagi pula di California, di US. So beware, the world is aging, okay, and we put it as understanding event. Kita nak memahami, kalau kata event ni, the things that happening lah, and so as I said just now, and why it happening, and all this fire forest ni, and then the flood, berlaku juga banjir, dan 2-3 tempat, China ada, Pakistan ada. Okay, so and it's actually scary, and because we here in Malaysia, we are really glad that the country are safe from all those disaster. But when look at the other places, you might feel this fear feeling, because let's say you are there, they are crying. Yang banjir tu saya nampak 2 tempat, Pakistan dengan China ni, menangis sebab habis, hancur, gone everything. Just imagine your house is no more house. Your place, you are sitting right now, you are landing in your bed, no more bed, nothing, and destruction, hancur. Macam mana banjir itu boleh menghancurkan? Kalau tsunami itu hancur, yang ni bukan tsunami pun, banjir je hancur. Same goes to Pakistan, landslide, rumah dah tak ada dah, sebab rumah tu dah dihakis tanah, maknanya dah berlaku runtuhan tanah macam tu. Tapi dia panggil landslide lah, bau sikit. Tapi itu pun nak duduk mana? Where you going to live? What happen if you right now complaining, alamak, sir bagi kerja lah, alamak, madam suruh buat assignment lah, but you are still sleeping on a very comfortable bed. You are there in your home with all the foods you can eat, you can have conversation with your friend, you can WhatsApp. But if you are there in Pakistan, you are there in China, you are there in California, yang berlaku tornado pula dekat mana tu, a part of the US place tu, nothing. Where are you going to do? Macam tu, So be thankful and understand the events surrounding the world, so we can appreciate more, and we try to fulfill our job and responsible, kan? Hopefully we do that, kan? Okay, understand event. For children, we go for the early exposure. Kenapa kita dedahkan environment ni seawal kanak-kanak? Sebab kita nak emphasize on the observation. As you are right now, do you observe the nature? Do you look into the world, into the forest, what is there, into the ocean, into the mountain, okay? What happened in the desert? So please do observe that. Now this is very simple. You can use it, your technology, not just for entertainment but for information. And then this is a creative invitation. Jemputan supaya menjadi orang yang kreatif. And looking at the world, so what can you give back to the world? How can you preserve the world, kan? So ada orang suka bercocok tanam, ada orang mungkin suka pelihara binatang, kan? So we are there to be creative in our part, to perform our job, to make sure that the environment inspire critical. So apa kita nak? Kita nak inspire. Apa inspire ni? Memberi galakkan kepada pemikiran yang kritis, thinking about the world in a critical way. And so that is why we study all the science. How it happens such a way, for example. Kenapa jadi macam tu? So that is a part of experiment. So later on you going to do it, kan? So kenapa bila letak telur tenggelam dalam air? Ya ke telur tenggelam? Macam letak batu pun tenggelam. Tapi ada tak benda yang letak dalam air timbul? Kenapa timbul? So kita belajar pasal konsep of density, ketumpatan, kan? Kita buat eksperimen. Macam mana nak jadikan air itu lagi tumpat daripada telur? So kita letak garam. Lama-lama kita letak garam, banyak garam, tiba-tiba telur yang tenggelam tadi timbul. So how to explain this? inspire critical. So budak-budak akan rasa, wow, macam magic tapi sebenarnya ialah sains. Sama juga macam how to do a volcano kan, eruption, to show to them a model of explosion of lava. So kita ada 2-3 bahan yang boleh tunjukkan kan. Kita gabungkan bikarbonat, kita gabungkan Panadol kan, kind of that lah. You can search for it. So you yourself need to be that critical, so that when you are critical, you can expose the critical to the children. Get it? Okay, continue. Significant senses. We are using our senses as we have discussed before kan. Kita sangat penting untuk menggunakan deria kita. So kaji tentang alam sangat berkaitan dengan penggunaan deria. Your touch, your smell, your hear, your sight. Okay. And your taste. And some of you might taste lah. Contoh kita cerita pasal tumbuhan, buah-buahan kan. So mesti ada rasa. Rasa masam lah apple, tapi ada juga apple rasa manis. Sorry. And then rasa strawberry. Ada strawberry yang masam, tapi ada juga manis. Macam tu. Rasa apa lagi kan? Rasa durian. Durian ni kelat lah dan berlemak. Contoh, right? Alright. So there are different type of taste. When you teach about flower and colours, for example, kan, observe the sight. So you are using your senses. Warna apa ni yang ada kan? Kanak-kanak suka kan? Walaupun hari-hari kita kata tunjukkan benda yang sama, dia akan using the same thing. And actually if you can add more colours kan, indigo lah kan, turquoise lah, so they are learning faster than us last time. So this sebenarnya kita nak ajar dia tentang analytical acknowledgement. Kita nak dia rasa begitu menghargai pemikiran yang analitis ataupun analyze ni kan, analisa, menganalisa benda, thinking level process tu higher kan. Tadi kita kata critical lah, kita nak dia higher lagi kan. So we are teaching how to combine blue and red become purple. Kita ajar juga kuning campur hijau jadi biru. So this is how you show the analytical of thinking and acknowledgement. Dia terimalah benda tu. So everything need to be analysed first. So you are teaching them to be analysed. So I hope when you are searching for the experiment later on, analysing the experiment, kan, nak pilih yang mana satu ni, eksperimen apa yang ada. Of course, you are putting the analytical thinking there. So you acknowledge it. Sebenarnya saya ni boleh menganalisa. Is it important for a student to graduate with analytical skills? Yes, we want that. We want you to have that. Kan? Macam mana nak analyse thing. And of course, before you make decision, you analyse the information, kan? The pro and cons. So it helps for you to make a better decision later on. Okay. And maybe you need to learn how to analyse faster. Contoh bila kita kata, okay, I'm giving you assignment, please do it within 1 week. So how to make sure within that week you settle the assignment. Okay. So make it fast, kan? Because you are there with all the equipment. Hopefully, if not, analyze again how to make it another way and finding a solution and solve the problem. Okay, alright. Next point is realize recognition. Detail dia adalah buku. Saya ulang banyak kali supaya ingat, supaya go and get the books. Madam Shima dengan Madam Lydia menguruskan buku tu. But if you have problem with that, they do ask me to manage it if needed lah. Okay. Realize recreation mean kita memahami dan mengenal pasti senses yang kita ada tadi sebenarnya ada guna dia. Kenapa kita diberi deria sentuhan? So kanak-kanak ni kan belajarlah macam mana nak sentuh pasir. Oh, tanah macam mana? Oh, pokok pula. Ataupun binatang yang berbulu. Oh, binatang yang licin, berkulit keras, ataupun mungkin yang bersisik kan. One of the practical student last time, and when the owner asked to teach about fish, and they gave her the money, the budget to buy the real fish for all the student. Semua student dapat pegang ikan. So dapat rasa sisik ikan macam mana, sirip ikan macam mana, insang dia macam mana. And of course they learn and the touch and and then they need to be careful lah. And kalau ada tulang dan sebagainya. So from the beginning of this exposure, it helps the student to grow better sebenarnya. Dan mungkin juga sebabkan kita mengajarkan semua tu, they love science. They want to study more about science. They know science better than us. And they remember all those important science facts and theories. Macam tu. Okay? Alright. Continue. Senses also help us to contemplate comparison. Ni penting ni, perkataan-perkataan ni penting. Saya select semua perkataan yang very high level and I hope that you understand what I'm going to say. And that is why you really need to be live with me. Walaupun saya nak tunggu juga everyone complete kan, the task. Sebab saya rasa macam baru berapa je yang settle kan. Dan kelas kita ada 30 lebih. So please make it happen kan. You boleh live anytime. Ada pun yang live tengah malam pun saya tengok kat bila saya free kan. Okay. But if I leave this live class, so you might delay a lot. So saya tetap teruskan. And hari ni kurang sikit conversation sebab saya nak habiskan the whole topic. Okay. Contemplate comparison contemplate is thinking deeper. Fikir juga, tapi dia macam kalau Melayu kita panggil renung. Sebab tu ada Dr. Izzy Arwah sebelum ni dia beritahu renung-renungkan. Fikir yang lebih dalam. So contemplate is that when you look at things, you try to go details. Meaning diploma level, you might know things, you might try to understand, but later on you need to learn how to think in a details information, and up until you can compare things. Oh, kenapa ikan berbeza dengan ayam contohnya kan? Apa beza pula ayam dengan itik? Okay. At the children level, we can show these differences and they can identify it, and they try to look into the comparison aspect, and this help them to contemplate. Ni akan membantu mereka untuk merenung. Apa beza je antara itik dan ayam contohnya? Nampak sama tapi kat mana yang lain? Okay, alright. So maybe looking at different kind of animals, species dia. Contoh ular, banyak jenis ular. So comparing and within a same species, lagi detail lah kan. So I hope that you can do kan later on. Biasanya yang tu kita akan buat dalam bentuk slide. So comparing types of species. Okay. So please make sure that you are ready to do all those things. Okay. And we have a very short time. And when you delay things, it it affects me. Kan? Bila saya tengok, tak siap. Dia ni susah ke nak buat. So saya pun akan tertangguhkan kerja you. And sepatutnya bila last class dah siap so, and hari ni dah boleh buat eksperimen. Because we have a lot to do. And if you have problem in difficulties, let me know. Contoh saya tanya tadi pun semua senyap je kan. Saya pun risau. Okay. Okay ke? So saya anggap okay lah. So saya pun teruskan. But later on if I can see your performance is very low, so this will affects a lot of things. Okay. Please communicate with me for you to keep it up with your task. And last one is excitement exploration. Sebenarnya penerokaan dan penjelajahan dalam dunia sains ni sangat menerujakan. Sangat seronok kan. They love because you teach them all these topics in interesting way and attractively. So because of those different types of animal or different kind of plants, they feel that and they enjoy the class. Okay, so I hope that later on when you do the slide, and we can enjoy your slide. Okay, and please make sure you learn from me how to do a attractive and interesting slide. Okay, get it? I hope so. Okay, move on. Examine examples. Okay, ini contoh saja. Macam mana kita nak pilih fenomena yang perlu buat penelitian. Examine penelitian dalam contoh. Okay, ocean orientation, mengenalkan kanak-kanak tu tentang lautan. So berapa banyak laut ada, and how many oceans that we have, how it's become very different, where is the place, and what continent include in the ocean, and what inside there, what inside the ocean, how its function, why ocean more than the land, for example. So this is a part of the orientation that you need to explain to the children. So macam mana kita nak explain kat kanak-kanak ni, and contoh fenomena alam. Pasal lautan saja pun dah banyak, and hidupan dalam laut, dekat mana laut, dan kita boleh tambahlah Islamic perspective. Because Allah said there are two ocean that meet together but stay different. Kan? Pun saya ingat mungkin ada yang dah gunakan ayat ni untuk explain awal-awal itu Islam dan sains kan. Dua laut yang bercantum tapi kekal terpisah. Kan? Kalaulah kita ambil contoh kita ambil air garam yang begitu pekat. Contoh air garam. Kita ambil air gula yang pekat juga. Kan? Dan cuba kita cantumkan. Berlaku tak cantuman tu? Yes, kan? Berlakulah cantuman tu, but within this very large area of the ocean, Allah Ta'ala kind of put a wall between those ocean, those different density of the sea. Kan? So how beauty is that? So if you have the knowledge, you can explain to the children. How you want to explain? How you know that you can explain it well? Without looking at the notes, you can deliver the information. That is how should it be. And macam selalu saya tengok present, it's okay because this is you are in the state and in the phase of trying and learning process. You duduk dekat live, and normally you have the notes. But I really hope that at one point, when you are presenting, you are actually having it in your mind and in your heart. Sebenarnya ada maklumat tu dalam hati dan dalam minda ni. Walaupun ia boleh dikatakan sebahagian lecturer pun dia menggunakan notes, but you can see that most of the time without the notes, because everything is there, keeping inside. Same goes to you later on. And every time you want to teach the children, so please make the preparation first, and then when you deliver it, we can see how confident you are and how equipped you are with all the knowledge and skills. Macam tu. Okay, contoh kedua, the second example is that plants photosynthesis. Ini saja saya bagi detail, sebenarnya dalam buku pun ada. Kan? Tapi nak bagi tahu, sometimes you go generally. Information are so big, and so many things to be discussed. But here sometimes when you taught the children, you might teach them the specific information, specific theory, specific facts like plant photosynthesis. Macam mana photosynthesis berlaku? And mungkin ada ingat. Okay, apa kata kita buat interaction sikit. Siapa yang ingat macam mana photosynthesis berlaku? Apa proses dia? Write down. Okay, I'll be waiting. Nak tengok if you remember. Okay, get it everyone? Maybe you can also search for it. You can Google it, and you can look at the notes. Okay, process photosynthesis is very important because without photosynthesis, plant would not have anything to eat. Sebenarnya proses photosynthesis, kalau kita tengah balik lah, proses pembuatan makanan untuk tumbuhan. Process plants making their own food. So why is that? Because for animal and human, we search for food, but plants, how come plants go and search for their food? So they need to make their own food. Tumbuhan ni dia tak boleh cari makanan dia. Bayangkan pula kalau tumbuhan ni pergi cari makanan dia, boleh bergerak kan, macam cerita apa, Lord of the Ring kan, the plants move and dia boleh berjalan dengan kaki dia apa semua kan. Ni barat dia punya idea. That's why when you go through the details and when you have the critical thinking, creative and analyze things, and you might have these all ideas, and we look at it is something that, wow, how you can create that thing, how can you create a walking plants, trees, okay. So come back to the theory, they need to make their own food because they need to eat. Sama juga, Allah jadikan tumbuhan ni dia perlu makan untuk dia membesar, Thank you Ayu. Semua boleh tengok lah, Ayu terangkan kat situ photosynthesis. Dan bila dia nak makan, dia perlukan beberapa proses. So apa proses dia? Pertama, daun dia tadi, okay, daun pokok dia perlu menyerap cahaya matahari, okay. Dalam masa sama dia perlu juga karbon dioksida, okay. Menyerap kedua-dua daripada environment, during the light, during the daytime, okay, kena ada cahaya matahari dan kena ada karbon dioksida sekeliling dia, kan. Combination of that, at the same time, inside of the plant, they need two things, which is the water. Macam Ayu cakap tadi kan, ambil air daripada tanah. So akar akan serap air tadi, akan bawa air tu ke daun. Dalam masa sama juga, daun tadi tu perlu warna hijau. Sebab warna hijau tandanya daun tadi ada klorofil. Ada Ayu sebut pasal klorofil tadi. Tengok balik okay. So klorofil bercampur dengan air tadi, menunggu kehadiran penyerapan cahaya matahari juga karbon dioksida, akhirnya menjadi makanan. In scientific term they call glucose sugar lah, macam tu kan, gula untuk tumbuhan tadi. Simultaneously they juga produce oxygen. Kat situlah jadinya oksigen. Sebab dalam masa sama terhasillah oksigen untuk kegunaan tumbuhan dan haiwan dan manusia. Alright. Okay, yes, tu maksud dia, betul. Proses dia macam tadi. So when you teach to the children, sometimes you going to do the kind of formula, and you might use the symbols, you might use the equation, kan. So ada masa kita gunakan simbolnya, ada masa kita gunakan persamaan, so that the children understand. At the same time, you might use the real picture, kan. Macam mana ni nak ceritakan air daripada akar diserap dalam tanah akan naik ke batang dan ke dahan dan ke daun. Sampai di daun, berlakunya proses fotosintesis, makanan tadi dihantar semula ke ranting, ke dahan, ke batang, ke akar. And so that's why you're going to refresh the circulation in plant. Kalau dalam badan manusia, kita belajar ada urat darah yang mengedarkan keperluan dalam badan kita. Tapi untuk pokok, apa urat dia? So refresh balik. Okay, please do that. Later on in details, waktu kita belajar plants kingdom, later on kita akan belajar lah. Okay, next. Boleh ada typo. So going sebenarnya going gardening. Example yang paling mudah yang biasanya kita suruh anak-anak buat dan kat sekolah pun ada ialah gardening. Kat sekolah boleh, kat rumah boleh, and selalu juga kita jumpa garden. So they can learn from this activity. So very important to expose them, for them to examine the gardening activities, and they have the experience of clearly hands on with all the plant. Macam mana nak tanam, macam mana nak siram, macam mana nak baja, okay, dan dia boleh nampak pertumbuhan, pembesaran, ataupun kita panggil kat pecambahan tumbuhan ni, macam tu lah. So please do that, kan. Okay, and go and search for the information. Macam mana sebenarnya nak tumbuhkan tumbuhan ni. Paling mudah dia orang kata toge tu lah, kan, daripada biji kacang tu. Okay, do your own experiment, boleh juga. Throughout di semester apa kata buat, kan. Kalau dekat college memang kita suruh buat lah, kan. But because you are there in the home, so kita tak nampak pun, you do it yourself. So later on, finishing the diploma, you finishing early science and mathematics, you have a lot of experiment, a lot of videos, a lot of research that you have done. Sebenarnya, kan, sangat penting. Sebab tu kita bagi 2 jam. So please make sure. Cuma honestly, I do feel a bit of frustration, and because tak tahulah, saya tak tahu. So saya tanya, kan, if the task is so difficult ke, kan. So please let me know. Tapi frustnya bila belum complete, kan, within the time given tu, and you have, I think you have a lot of time, kan. Okay, next is petting proaktif. Petting proaktif ni maksudnya pemeliharaan yang lebih aktif daripada aktif biasa. Aktif bila kita suruh you buat kerja, you buat. Proaktif, kita belum suruh you dah buat. Macam petting, kita perlu tak jaga binatang? Kalaulah binatang datang kat kita, binatang makanan, kita pun bagi makan. Tu kita aktif lah. Ada orang langsung pasif, kan, dia buat tak tahu, buat tak layan. Tapi proaktif, dia mencari untuk memelihara binatang tu. So we need to expose this to the children. They need to have certain animal to be in their own living, kan. Walaupun sebenarnya mungkin susah, tapi mungkin kita boleh carilah yang sesuai dengan kanak-kanak tadi. Saya banyak juga yang bela kucing memang ramai lah, bela anjing, kan. Of course anjing, kalau dalam Islam dia ada isu sikit. Mungkin kita boleh pergi pada kura-kura, kita ada ikan, kita ada arnab, kita ada hamster, and many more lah. Walaupun ada yang sampai bawa ular ke, kalau jengking pun ada, kan. Kadang-kadang tu, so kita surprise juga lah macam mana dia boleh jaga. Punya dekat rumah dia memang jaga benda tu. Okay, kat rumah real dia lah, right. Yes, of course, chlorophyll. How did I know? Because everything is already there inside. Kita dah save dalam information dah. Macam tu, So same goes to you lah later on. I hope that you save information in your mind, in your heart, and then you know how to deliver it. Please do that. And this is why we do teach you and want you to learn. Practice a lot. And sebenarnya apa yang saya suruh buat tu sikit je, banyak lagi yang kena buat. Okay. Next. Okay, finish today. And any questions so far? Okay, last to discuss about your experiment. Kalau tak ada soalan, saya dah sebutkan tadi. Just to refresh, what you need to do is to go and search for any experiment that you can find, whether in internet, Google, any media. And if you have Facebook, there are a lot of group that choose many type of experiment. Okay. Number 2, when you choose it, when decide to have that kind of experiment, go and search for the material. Normally this material you can do it yourself, DIY, or you can go for pharmacies, and you might do kita panggil apa sekarang, Shopee ke, kan, boleh juga, ada yang boleh beli kat situ. So it's up to you. Okay. Number 3, if you choose it, very simple. So try, sebab alamak susah nak dapat bahan. Okay, buatlah bahan yang sama tu mungkin 2-3 eksperimen. Contoh, macam telur. Jangan buat satu eksperimen, ni habis lah. Tak habis minit pun. So, the length should be around 5 to 10 minutes. Because you are already the second level kan. Bukan first year dah. The second year dah yang macam tu kan. Sepatutnya sebab dah depan tu dah 2 kan. 2, 2, 3, 3. So, please equip yourself how to present it. When people look at your presentation, this experiment is really a wow factor. Macam tu. At least. So, kalau you buat simple, add up with another simple one. Several of simple can be accepted. Okay, mula telur macam ni, lepas tu telur macam tu pula, lepas tu telur macam lain pula. Okay lah. Terima lah sebab ada orang. Dia bawa balon. So, kita buat eksperimen balon. Pak habis dah. Of course, number 4, you need to explain first. What is the material? How to do it? Kan? Bukan pak habis. Kan? Okay. Walaupun benda tu mungkin susah, lama ni saya nak buat, tak apa. Tapi the explanation is a part of your assessment. How you explain during the experiment tu. Bahan dia apa, guna macam mana, dapat daripada mana pun boleh. Anything. So please do that. Number 4. And number 5, conclusion lah. Macam biasa kan. So what you get from your experiment. Alamak, tak pernah buat sebenarnya. Best lah buat eksperimen. Nak buat lagi lah, nak buat macam-macam lah. Okay. Oh, very good because I can learn a lot of things. Actually, this is so simple. Macam buat smiley tu. Sorry, bukan smiley slime Okay, buat slime. Simple je. Tapi ada ambil masa dan juga akhirnya, wow, I can do this one. Macam tu. Alright? Any question? Okay, I'm very happy today because I can see there are a lot of you are live together with me, kan? Saya suka juga, kan? If you have anything to ask, please do so. Okay, kita masih ada 15 minutes to go. Anyone? Any question? Okay, if that so, I hope you can keep it up with the task given, and please catch up for those who are left behind. And again, I offer, if you have any problem, you have any difficulties, please let me know, and I'm here to help. I'm here to assist you in any ways. Maybe you have lack of ideas, and you can get it from me, and use the WhatsApp group to discuss too. Okay. I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for your commitment and attention. Sengaja saya hari ni kurangkan interaction as I mentioned to you because I want to make it finish by today. Sebab last time introduction 2 kelas science dan 2 kelas math tu ambil masa sikit. So this one I want you to focus on doing the experiment, and please the examination paper are being formulated. Get the notes. If you have, good. Okay, if you yet to do, so please discuss and how to get the notes. See you again in the WhatsApp group, and Assalamualaikum. Okay, ada tanya buat video ke pasal yes, kena buat video, video eksperimen. Contohnya kalau kita tengok kat YouTube kan, kita akan nampak eksperimen dengan cara video lah yang dipresentkan tu. Okay, so you are doing that like that. Okay, with your face. Sebab normally eksperimen inside the class, saya akan tanya soalan, and you akan present depan kawan-kawan. Semua orang akan fokus. Okay, hari pertama eksperimen pasal balon, hari kedua pasal telur, hari ketiga pasal mungkin explosion ke, kan? Ada juga yang pasal sanitizer ke, kan? So many experiment throughout the way kan. Macam mana warna daripada satu cup boleh berubah, bergerak-gerak kan. Kan boleh ada yang buat macam tu. And then apa lagi, ada yang gunakan apa, making macam saya cakap ni kan, slime tadi kan, macam mana buat slime daripada pencuci kan, combine jadi. So this is how it should be lah. Macam mana buat eksperimen tu. So sebabkan semua dah online kat rumah, so buat kat rumah, and you can have a lot of edit, cut and paste, but make sure try to finish it early lah. Maksudnya hari ni terus buat. Sabtu Ahad ni, Merdeka Day ni, kan, do the experiment. Okay, malam ada kan, because you are at home kan, so it should not be a problem lah, hopefully kan. Jangan sampai ada masalah lah. Cuka kebanyakan menggunakan cuka, ada je kat rumah kan. Maknanya bahan-bahan tu bahan-bahan yang simple pun boleh. So rakam and upload your video. Okay, I hope you get the point. Alright, thank you all. Yes, thank you so much. Anything we can meet in the WhatsApp. Continue in WhatsApp all the question. Assalamualaikum.